Hello YouTube, this is Jeff with Jeff's Toy Reviews, and today I am reviewing Transformers Siege, War for Cybertron Trilogy, Deluxe Class, Autobot, Hound. And I was lucky enough to find this guy today. Really impressed. I like the way he looks right in the packaging. I actually like this new packaging. I don't know why they keep doing this weird slant like angle thing. I mean, it doesn't make for stacking boxes or anything easier, and it doesn't form a picture or anything, so I don't know, just design, I guess. Anyway, here he is. This is a deluxe class figure. It is Takara Tomy, Transformers Generations, Transformers Hasbro, ages 8 and up. There is Hound in the packaging. Looks like he does come with a little bit of his weaponry, and yeah, so there's a nice piece of artwork here on the side. Deluxe class and Clase Deluxo and Clase de Lujo and Clase Deluxe. So on the top we do have Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy, Autobot symbol, and built-in tabs. I mean, cut this off if you like. On this side you do have another nice piece of artwork. It looks like it's the arc rising up. You have side swipe. It looks like Red Alert and maybe Hound, and then you have Chromia and Prowl, it looks like, or Ratchet there, and Omega Supreme in the back. Like, there's a lot of characters are repeating though on here. So anyway, on the back we do get to see that we have Hound here in his robot mode. He does use the Battle Masters, or, you know, the Target Masters. They call them Battle Masters, but yeah. Transforms in 14 steps. There's a bunch of warnings and everything. On the bottom of the box we have the barcode if you want the barcode. These guys are hitting Target now. I was really surprised to see him. He wasn't even in the Transformer section, or I know some Targets are setting up like little weird sections, like little extra pieces on the end cap. He wasn't even there. Like, he was just off to this. He was like mixed in with some Marvel Legends, just hanging on the peg. It was really weird. Like, someone picked him up and put him down. So anyway, that is the packaging. Go ahead and get this guy out of the box, take a look at him, and I'll be right back. All right, and we are back, and I'm going to tell you right now, I did not transform this guy or anything. I just pulled him right out of the package. I'm going to transform him for the first time here on camera. His weapons are actually pretty cool. He does come with his shoulder cannon from the G1 era, no missile or anything. That should plug in right. I could plug in right there. I think this moves back. No. Doesn't move back a little bit. Maybe it comes up, or it just extends just enough. There we go. So you can have that on his arm, which is cool. Let's see here. He does come with a rifle, and he also has, looks like an oil drum, or in this case, the way they have it in the instructions, it looks like this should just tab in. Let's see. It should just tab right in and become like an ammo drum. Bam, just like that. So it becomes like an extra ammo drum onto his rifle, and there we go. There we go. There he is in robot mode. And let me tell you something. Right out of the package, this guy's joints are tight. I am really, really impressed with this figure just because his joints are so tight. Every figure that I swear Hasbro's put out with the Titans Returns, Powers of the Primes, they always have loose hip joints or something. This guy is solid. Like, it's amazing on how solid this guy is. I am impressed, to say the least. So the instructions do show that you can take this piece here and you can plug that in like so, and of course I would drop the drum. You take the drum here, and you can, looks like it just plugs in like so. And you can just have him have like an extra long rifle if you want. And, you know, it's a extra long weapon. I prefer, actually, just by what I've seen, to have the shoulder piece mounted, because that's traditional Hound for me. And it's cool that they have the drum and everything. So, details on this guy. He does have a very Hound-ish head sculpt. Looks really good. It is on a ball joint. It seems like, oops, sorry. But there's not much movement. He can look up a little bit, he can look down a little bit, but there's really no, you can barely turn his head, just because of this panel back here. And oh, that's right, I forgot, you can push, this panel goes all the way back, so he can do a 360. And it looks like his head is on a, no, it's not a mushroom peg, it is on a ball joint, but very limited range of motion, up and down. His arms can go all the way out. He can't do a 360. He gets a full, just a single elbow bend, just over 90 degrees. His hands do have a swivel, which is really nice. Nice wrist swivel. It's cool. It's on a mushroom peg. He does have waist swivel. He can do the full Van Damme. He is on, it looks like a universal joint here. So kick all the way out here, kick forward, go all the way back. His legs, he does have just over 90 degrees in his legs. And it's really, it's just the overall aesthetic just gets in the way on this guy. Like, you know, he's just a bulky dude. So really nice. He does have a ankle pivot, or you know, it does, and I'm sure that's part of transformation. But yeah, he does have some nice an ankle rocker here, so you can get him into some nice poses. And right off the bat, I mean, really nice figure. The paint is really cool. I like how they added all the scuff marks in the paint, the little airbrush, the little brushing in here to make it look like he's battle damaged and dirty. Really, I like that effect. And yeah, he looks really good. For a size comparison, I do have only have a couple remaining figures of my Titans Return. I've been selling those. Here he is with Deluxe Class Hot Rod. And if you own Deluxe Class Hot Rod, you know he's not a large figure. So, you know, the Deluxe Class Hound definitely is smaller than what we have here. So that should give you an idea. They're a little smaller, and they raised their prices. I mean, they're $20 now a piece instead of 15 or 16. Hopefully they'll come down a little bit. Like I said, I've only seen them at Target. They were $19.99. I wish they were cheaper. Yeah, you know, it's a lot of money. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get this guy all transformed here. Now, because I've never transformed him before, I do have the instructions off to the side, but he seems pretty intuitive for the most part. And, you know, we'll see what we got here. Just looking here, we know that we're going to bend, take that away, because it looks like this, yep, that hooks in here. I'm going to bring this up like so, and this, okay, that just swings out. Bring up that. Okay, that's hold on here. Let me check something, because okay, so that's there. This will come all the way up. Now there's pegs here. They're going to go right into these ports here. So, and then this whole thing is just going to come right up like so. I'm assuming this is all going to flatten out once we get further into transformation and such. I'm going to bend him forward like this. We're going to bring in the arms. So bring them up and forward like so. Kind of wiggle it around there, get in like that. It's not saying anything else in that case, so we have it like, okay. So I see here, so we have these notches. Let's see here. So we have this notch here. See it there. That's going to fit right into this groove here. And then like so. And it's going to be the same thing on the other side. And that's going to bring all that together. And it says we're going to take the arms and we're going to rotate them to where the flat sides are down. Is that correct? Yeah, so the flat sides are down and the thumbs are facing out. And I guess that would allow, maybe that to happen, but let's see. I'm still looking here. We're going to go down to the feet. I'm going to fold this out straight, like so. And then we're going to bring this whole piece out and around, which I think is really a cool trick. That's pretty neat. I like it when they do things like this. When they, think outside the box on the transformation a little bit. And then you're just going to rotate, I guess. Bring that out a little bit, I guess, for clearance. Come around like so. And you're going to come all around like this. You're going to flip this around like so. Clip this portion together just to get a little stability there. And then I'm going to bring, this whole piece here is going to tab. There's like a little block right there. It's all just going to go right into that port. Just big old tab is just going to go right into that square hole. And then you're going to close that in like that. And then like that. Then you're going to take these pieces and, yeah, they're like this. I think the best thing to do would be actually to untab that, because the instructions say once it's tabbed in, kind of get them already bent in. Once this is tabbed in, then go ahead and fold that down. I guess that works, but feels really tight when you do that. That's pretty cool, man. Then you're going to come in. This piece is just all going. There's like these two tabs right here. There's a tab here and a tab there. They're going to go right. These slots are going to go right into those tabs, and then that it's just like that. It's going to tab all in, and the hands. There we go. There is Hound. Looking here at the instructions. Wow, that's it. Very simple transformation. And it says for the weapons and everything, you can put the weapons on here with the. They put the cannon there. They put the machine gun here. And I'll get a little bit more clear here. And we're going to take this and put that there. And there he is. I'm going to transform him back into robot mode when I'm done looking at the vehicle mode. Showing you guys the vehicle mode here. Really cool. Excuse the delay in the transformation, but really, he looks like an armored Jeep. This is a really cool Cybertronian Humvee Jeep. Really nice. He rolls fine, rolls great. Push him all over the place. He's got some clear plastic over the black plastic to give him the windshield look. He looks like he could actually get a figure in there. I'm not sure. Let's see if Hot Rod's head will fit in there. I doubt it will, but kind of interesting to see if a Titan can get in there. Well, I guess he can. He'd be up high like so, but yeah, he could jump in there. Um, really, really nice. I like the whole military Cybertronian look. I mean, this is something that Hound. I could see Hound being this in. Well, this wheel doesn't roll as free on Cybertron. That's a really nice little truck. I like it. I think Hasbro really did a great job. This figure is really nice. He's solid. He doesn't have a lot of hollowing. I mean, if you look underneath, you can see everything, visible face syndrome, hands, and everything. But looking at him like sitting there on the shelf in a Jeep, he's a Jeep. He's just a big old beefy looking truck. And I really, really like that. Take this piece off here. Kind of wiggle that off. I mean, I did undo this, just tab that all back into place. And I am going to transform Hot Rod here, and I'll bring him right. All right, and for comparison here we have Hot Rod, and you know, he's sits higher than Hot Rod. Hot Rod is, I mean, really, go ahead and adjust the camera here. Hot Rod is extremely longer. I mean, he's a bigger figure. They're supposed to be the same class range, same deluxe, you know. It's supposed to be in the deluxe class range, but he's a little taller. Brawn is, I mean, excuse me, reminds me of Brawn. Hound is shorter, stockier, and I'm not sure if that's on purpose. I do have to see him with Sideswipe and a couple of there's two others that came out too, and I can't remember the other figures. I know there's Cog, Sideswipe, Hound, and then I cannot remember Battle. No, it's not Battle Trap. Something, and I think it is Battle Trap actually. I'm not sure. Anyway, so to get this guy back into robot mode, you're going to untab this piece here, and this is on just a piece of plastic. It's got a little couple clamps in there, so if it does come off, it's easy to put right back on. I'm going to go ahead and untab. I'm going to untab here first, just to get this to move a little bit. Bring this out of the way, because you got to be able to, because this foot piece is really tight. So to just do it this way, I mean, you can do it that way, but I'm trying to see if you can pull this and then maybe, no, there's no way to get the little extra room in there to oh, there we go, perfect. There's a double, because it's on a double hinge, just go ahead and bring the hinge back and then flip this piece up. It'll be a lot easier on your fingers and probably on the figure too. So bring that up on the double hinge, and then you're going to make sure that that's all there. Get this out of the way for clearance. Bring the arms down. This will give you a little bit of play in the hips, so you can, or in the legs a little bit, not much. So you're going to go ahead and bring everything around. Come on. Oof, not a lot of clearance. So there's a couple issues with clearance. It doesn't feel like you're going to break it or anything, but you still have a little clearance here, this piece, because it's tabbed in and there's no extra give. This, be careful, you know, be careful with your toys. I'm careful with mine. So, and then you're just going to bring this piece back up here. You're going to collapse that there, bring this all the way up, and there is a tab here that tabs in right there, and that's just going to go all the way around and wrap right in and giving us our leg. Again, you're going to bring this piece down, keep the foot extended. You have your nice side heel, your side spur there, or helps fill out the foot. And this tab here is going to tab right into here, this tab up front. And then just like so, there isn't anything to fill in the back, so you know, just don't have your figure displayed backwards and that'll be fine. But if you really want to, then I mean, you can. That's your choice. Go ahead and bring the arms out, and then out and around like so. bring them back just a little bit further. Bring the arms down. You'll get, because you want the clearance room here, and then you're just going to bring this piece up all the way, fold this all the way around, and then you have 3 tabs here. This center tab is going to tab right into this slot right here. So you're just going to go collapse that all in together. You're going to bring this panel all the way back. This gives the clearance for Hound. You have this archway, this little cutout here, and that's just going to hold that into place. There's a little tab there. Turn the arms forward, bring this one forward, turn the arm forward, and there you have Hound. I'm going to go ahead and put his shoulder cannon back on him, like so. I'm going to give him his pistol. And you can, if you don't want him to hold his pistol, you can take the pistol, and there is storage on the back if you want to do that. Me personally, he'll be holding his weapon, or you can put it in any number of these ports if you really want him to be all decked out. And there is a feature, I guess, with the Battle Masters, as they're called, and even the Micromasters that are out or coming out, that will have where they can join up into a weapon, and you can add them to your favorite Autobot or Decepticon as well, and they'll fit on ports too. So yeah, so this has been a review of Transformers, the Transformers Siege, War for Cybertron trilogy, and Autobot Hound. And I have to say, I really like this figure. His joints are tight. He doesn't feel floppy or anything. I don't have to worry about like trying to put, because they didn't even use ball joints in the legs. They use these nice universals. There's this soft ratchet in there. Really, really nice. I'm really impressed with the way he came out. This gives me a lot of hope for the rest of the line that's coming out, and I can't wait to get these guys and the rest of them and check them out and get them in hands, because he looks really good. I'm very impressed, and I hope you enjoyed this review. I do apologize for it being such a long space in between. I will let you know that I do have the review of Armageddon. I have to redo it, so it's coming up in process. If you watch, it's in process, so if you saw my update video, then you know that it is in process and what happened. So thank you so much for subscribing and following me along this journey. Please, if you like this video, hit the like button. That helps me out, and go ahead and share this video with your friends. And if you have not done so, please subscribe, because it helps me as well. And this way you'll also get alerts, or you could see what's coming up next or what's come out. So thank you so much again for following me along, watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much. And take care now. Bye-bye.